some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Memphis offense will get the first possession of the game. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach, so much fun to play with him, a guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. This crowd, full throats, letting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Unleashes one. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On the return, it's Parker. Slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence. Quarterback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Oh, gave the defender the business. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's been a problem.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And the timing just a hair off. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. It's good, and that was... kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
Find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Off the play fake. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Deron Haynes. The Marcel Darius is when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game. And I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And the pass hits, picked off. Got room on the return. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Good job in coverage defending your own end zone there, because you're trying to compress these windows and make it tough for the quarterback, and they're able to tip that one up in the air, and obviously it falls in.
With jet sweep pass. Touchdown, Bama! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. From inside is, and the ball is loose on the return. Kicking team's got it.
Very rarely do you have a whole defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam to make a collision. On kickoff return, you do. And a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The throw to the outside is complete.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers. They're going to be disciplined, run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside. Those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside, and that cornerback can go in the other direction.
Got his man on the right. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown time! And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right. Offense, defense. Follow, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking to pass, it's Bryant. It's complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Couldn't find a lane. They pick up a run to the 31.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
And the pressure gets to it. Down goes the quarterback.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Got room at the 35. Off he goes. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
He's just Johnny on the spot. And now his 2nd interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes. And he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
They'll throw it on first down. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Quick completion to the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning on a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Going downfield for the big play. Pulls it in inside the 10. And he slips on the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Alabama! And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man. You are doing just that.
Gets it to the back. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one.
And a lot of times you want those big plays, you want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Wide out in motion. He leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Getting some heat. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The Tigers getting set on first and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Got his man.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers. I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. They get a good matchup. They're so good, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Memphis heads to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. They'll try the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis. He didn't see anyone open. He said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Give to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Firing to the right, complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Fires to the big fella. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right.
And the quarterback ball
is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They'll leave it with him. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and want to get blitz happy because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to blow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping him. A couple more downs here to stick.
Touchdown, Tigers! What a grab and go for the score.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half. And listen, I know you're trailing. You're building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Tide offense with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown and get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Going up top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see that.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense needed something to go right. Man, they're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
Looking to take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will run it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. A hand to the running back. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the second half going.
Memphis, 14.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snatches it on the run. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Bama! And the beatdown has ensued. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, the inside give. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. A 3rd and long coming up here.
3rd down coming.
To the air, it's Bryant. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
And that play right there really shows you the trust between the quarterback and his wide receiver. They've obviously worked for hours all season long on these routes near the sideline. Nice throw, great catch.
Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. The Tigers have this offense rolling. The give to the tailback. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second half.
Hand off to the lone back. Continuing to turn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Looking to throw for it. Trying to get to it. Makes a connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Just drives it between the uprights. Let's not say they cut into the deficit. Maybe just tweaked a little bit of their way with their fingernails.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And the returner would find no daylight. He goes down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Shakes off the tackle. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage.
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the stomping has commenced. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field.
I think if you want to take the next step too here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Quarterback adapting. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Ready to fire from the pistol.
Green 25.
Off play action on 1st down. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Dropping back, it's Bryant. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. A soaring high punt with serious hang time. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think, put them back on their heels. Now, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Steps away to find some room. Nice run there. Picks up a few. They'll force him out of bounds.
That's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks. They're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds. But the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Flips it out to the back. Time! And the pummeling has started. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
62, Memphis.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was in.
At the 18.
Room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense in a split backfield. Handoff from the gun. Takes his way ahead, pick up a 3, gets him to the 20-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Memphis. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. At the 45 on its way. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Alabama! And the route is on. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Kansas had an impressive showing at home today. And I know the fans there in Lawrence are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks. They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing, and still got stuck with the two. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And his first pass is incomplete. Got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. It's a long shot, but you let it swing around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there's definitely a school of thought, and nowadays where I'm putting up stats, and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
Nice gain of 6, leading them with 3rd and 4.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Bama! And the punishment has been extended. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're closing toward a 4-0 start. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something there offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, man.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
29 Philly. 2
He wants to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. So much for jumbo sets. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to him. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the move at the 30. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs.
3-25.
Comes out throwing on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's right on target. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Memphis hoping to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run play action. It's complete on the right side. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Unleashes one deep. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. That's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Wide open downfield. Tackled after picking up the first down.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they can ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Using the spin move. Can anyone catch him? Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this one.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they have...
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the beatdown has ensued. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4.
Someone say run the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Going up top on first down. Coming after it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Just complete and utter dominance.